You're a regime journalist. You're not a skeptical journalist. You're part of the regime. Just admit it. You're not an accountability journalist. You're a helper, a fluffer. You're going to ask critical questions, though, because last time you said you did, and they weren't really tough ones. They were softballs.
Define a tough question.
One that the person you're asking really doesn't want to answer. Like I saw your interview with Klaus Schwab. It was gentle. It was like you were patting a baby's bottom.
People have to draw conclusions. They have to develop their own strategies. And I think that's the right place. You do it best in interacting with as many people as possible.
Do you see, absolutely, but this whole week we'll be responding in a sense too. But in a way, what's happening in the new Trump administration is, frankly, a repudiation of much of what the Davosian Agenda has been.
No, not at all. The Davosian Agenda has always been collaboration and to have a platform. And today we are in a situation where I think President Trump is redefining the balance between global and national objectives. We still will have a need to work together on a global level, and we still need even more platforms like the World Economic Forum to have the interaction which we need to address all the issues we have.
Completely agree. There's no substitute for collaboratively addressing the issues. But there is a reversal of the agenda that people here have long accepted, one of globalization, one of DEI, all these issues which the US now seems to want to go in the opposite direction, protectionism. Can you remember a time when tariffs on such a scale would have been addressed or discussed?
Not at all, but we will first to have to see what the concrete measures will. And Davos will be certainly a place to look already at the conclusion, what it means. But I think the essential point is, look, the post-World Order, World War II order, which we built 70 years ago, does not function anymore. And we need new approaches. Whether this is the right approach will have to be seen. But we need new approaches. And those new approaches are very much also co-determined by business. So to bring all the stakeholders together, business, governments, civil society, young generation, that's what you need to look at the future again with what I call constructive optimism, which means the future is not happening by itself. The future should still give us optimism because we have the technological means to create a better future, but we have to construct together this future.
Is it possible to construct a future together when one of the parties seems hell-bent on pulling it apart, the United States at the moment?
I would not necessarily subscribe to this notion.
Oh, you can be more blunt.
No,
sir.
no.
You can tell me that you don't agree and I'm wrong.
No, we don't know. We don't know. That's the situation. That's the situation. And you have to remind the world continuously, that's what we are doing here, that certain issues, everybody is better off if we work together.
Finally, a word. We're looking for a single word that you think is going to best describe, I won't say define, best describe the next 4 years.
Coherence.
What?
Coherence.
What do you mean?
Which means that we are different parts of a puzzle, but actually we belong together.
You have now transgressed